Hello everyone! Hola! Today we're talking about Cinco de Mayo. Do you remember what number cinco is? I know Mr. Wences has been talking about his numbers in Spanish, so do you think you can help me count to cinco? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. That's right, 5. So Cinco de Mayo means the 5th of May. So we're in the month of May, and the 5th day is on the 5th. Cinco de Mayo is celebrated in Mexico because they fought a battle against the French a long time ago, and they won, so they got to stay Mexico. So they like to celebrate being able to be Mexico, and since we're so close to Mexico, we celebrate with them. Cinco de Mayo is a day to celebrate being independent and wanting to show their culture. So we're going to make a Mexico flag. Bum-ba-dum. And I'm going to tell you all the different parts of what make up the Mexican flag. Alright, my friends, here are the things that you're going to need. First, it's easier if you have a flag to look at while you make yours. You'll need a white piece of paper, scissors, tape, and some kind of stick. And markers. Then you're going to get your stick and look at your piece of paper so that you know that your flag is at least half the length of your stick. And you're going to mark it so you know where to make your rectangle shape. Then we're going to use our scissors and carefully cut out our flag shape. Now we have our flag. We're going to see if there are any marks and then turn it over so we don't see them when we're making our flag. The first color we're going to have is, that's right, green. The green represents hope for their country. So we're going to make a green rectangle on the left side of our flag. So we need one long side, one short side, another long side, and one last short side. And we're going to color the inside. Try your best to stay within the lines. It's okay if you go out of them, but we're trying to remember to keep inside of our rectangle. Now we've made our green rectangle with its 4 sides. What color rectangle do we need now? That's right, we need red. The red represents all of the heroes that have fought for the country. So we will make 2 long lines for our rectangle and 2 short lines. But you see how this side is longer than that one? We need to make sure that both rectangles, green and red, are about the same. So I made mine a little longer. Now we're going to color carefully. The color red represents all of the heroes that have fought for the Mexican country. The color white in the middle represents unity, meaning that they all work together and they're proud of their culture. Let's get a closer look. Right on the white part of our flag, we're going to be starting with a prickly pear. A prickly pear is a type of cactus. And since Mexico has lots of desert areas, they have a prickly pear that loves the desert. I drew my prickly pear using different sizes of ovals. We have prickly pear in Texas as well, and they make a purple fruit that you can eat called tuna. Now that we have our prickly pear, we need to make sure that it can be connected to its golden stand. I used orange for my golden stand. Next, we're going to be using a blue marker. We're going to be drawing blue around the bottom of our gold base, and it represents the different waterways that they created for their capital in the very, very, very old days. Since there were 3 lakes around, it was important to make waterways that could make their city grow. Now we'll use green for the bottom leaves on a thing called garland. These 2 types of leaves are green oak, which means strength, and a laurel branch, which symbolizes victory. That means they won. They are both tied together with a banner of green and red and white, representing their flag. Next comes the eagle that goes right in the middle. This eagle is important because it shows a story that was told a long time ago of where Mexico was going to build their capital. It was told to them that if they found an eagle on a prickly pear cactus holding a serpent in his foot, then that was where they needed to build their capital. So from that story, they kept that symbol on their flag this whole time for years and years and years, longer than you can imagine. So this eagle is important for their culture. If you don't know how to draw an eagle, that's okay, just do your best. You know that it has a body and wings and legs, and you can use orange for its feet or talons and its beak. So now we're going to put a dot for the eye of the eagle. And we're going to grab our green marker to make the snake that the eagle is holding. Just like in the story, this is where they knew where to build their city because they saw this. Now we're done with our flag, and to fly our flag, we need to put on our stick. So take your flag and flip it over, put your stick on the green side, and get a piece of tape to tape your stick to your flag. And now we can celebrate Cinco de Mayo together. And now we can celebrate Cinco de Mayo together. We have flags to celebrate, and we know why those flags are the way they are. We've learned so much, and I hope that your flag turned out beautifully. I'll see you next time.